DMC2 is not canon. There's no such thing as canon because there is no story. A canon implies there's like an ongoing narrative that actually matters, but there isn't one in Devil May Cry. The narrative is just basically non-existent. So, like, no, but also yes. Like, technically, yes, DMC2 is canon, but if you're playing Devil May Cry for the story, I hate to break it to you, but you might be watching a horror movie for the comedy. Noni Strat for DMC3, DMD Jester. Lots of jumping. Lots of jump canceling. Honestly, he's probably like one of the harder bosses in the game. If you get DMD Jester 3 on a Bloody Palace run, that's just insanely unlucky and just reroll, honestly. You like the story? There's nothing wrong with liking the story, but if you're playing Devil May Cry for the story, then you are fundamentally missing the point. You know, like, that's like playing Pac-Man for the story. What's up, Relayed? It's like, sure, it exists, but it's kind of weird that that's your favorite part. Because it's just objectively not good, you know? So like, who cares, right? It's kind of like talking about Resident Evil 7 and being like, oh man, the gameplay in this game is so amazing. It's like groundbreaking and fundamental. I love playing RE7 for the gameplay. When literally half the game is cutscenes, you know? It's like, sure, I mean, you can like that about the game, but the devs don't give a shit what you think about it, that's for sure. Because that was like never the intention. Well, I mean, the DMC games don't have the worst story ever, but it's not good either. Like, DMC3 definitely has the best story out of all of them. It's not even close. But even that, it's just like, whatever, you know? It's nothing special. You pick a random book off the shelf in a fucking Barnes and Noble and you'll pick up a better story. Right, but... What's up, Dark? How you doing, dude? See ya. What's up, Related? You've been dying over and over again for the last months. It's so bad. In real life, bro? Reincarnation? Fog? The characters in DMC3 are definitely iconic. And the cutscenes are amazing. But the narrative is like not the... I don't know. It's got really good presentation, but no substance. Maybe not no substance, but you know, not a lot of substance. It's not some grand epic we're telling here, you know? It's a pretty basic story. It's good, but nothing special. And it's like not the point, you know? Half of the runtime of the cutscenes is just Dante killing shit in really cool ways. Literally not progressing the story at all. Because this is like not the point. How are you not dead? Terrible scissors. Not much going on other than Dante's character development. Lady gets some good moments too. It's mostly like, if you really look at DMC3's narrative, Lady is the main character and Dante is the B plot, essentially. Oh yeah, I mean the scenes between Dante and Virgil are great. Doesn't mean they're good, but they're fun, you know? The thing is, the bar for Capcom games is just so low that DMC3 actually feels good in comparison. You know? When it comes to narrative presentation, Capcom really do be hitting the lowest bar. Olympic level limbo player from Jamaica could barely go under this bar, you know what I'm saying? Barbados Slim be struggling. Zabguli, how you doing, dude? Yeah, Drev. I'm doing okay. How are you? I am a literal god. I just ate that cutscene. That camera angle was so dog shit, but I had a perfect fight anyways, because this game is my bitch. I forgot to scroll the menu vertically. Sag. Yeah, Tony, if we keep talking about this, I'm about to bust out the whiteboard. Which I don't want to do. It's too early for this shit in the stream, you know? Could be busting out the whiteboard. I haven't even finished a run yet. You don't even know what DMC was, but you had ladies posters. See, that's so weird to me because I just can't do that. I'm like, I can only own or like really be invested or like stuff that I am personally really invested in. Like I feel like shame and really weird. And like I'm a poser if I don't like actually have an emotional connection to something. Like if I have a poster on my wall or like a shirt in my closet, but I don't actually like really care about that band or that show or whatever, or that game that the poster's from, I feel like such a fraud. Like I couldn't do that. You like Devil May Cry? Name 5 songs. Yeah, exactly. But it's like deeper than that though. It's not even like, oh, you know, I played all the Devil May Cry games and I really liked them. And that's like good enough, you know. For me, what's good enough is like, this piece of media changed my life and I've spent like 1,000 hours on it. And if it doesn't reach that, then it's like I am not invested enough to for this thing to be like something I own, you know? Dante, attack the big one right next to you, please. That was terrible. But I don't know, that's just always how I've been, you know? Like, I feel okay getting Naruto merch because I have watched all of Naruto like twice, and I go to the gym and I'm running like miles and having like a sick runner's high while listening to Naruto fight music, you know? But if I had just like, you know, seen a couple, if I'd only seen like 20 episodes of Naruto total and, you know, I just had like a passing interest in it, there's no way I could like own a shirt or a poster or something. I just feel like such a poser. Also, holy shit, that was awful. Thank you, Death Scissor. That was what we like to call in the industry dog shit. Thanks, video game. Somebody just blocked me like 10 times in a row and lost me 20 seconds. Start Naruto running at the gym. You say that like I don't already, bro. But I've met people that are not like that at all. Like I have friends and stuff who can literally they'll like watch, you know, like 1 or 2 episodes of a new show and they're like already buying merch and stuff. And that's like a part of their identity now that they're like a fan of this show. I'm like, bro, you've seen like 2 episodes. What do you mean? How could you possibly identify it with it this much? You know, it doesn't make any sense to me. I used to go to the gym before COVID. There was this girl there every day who would like do Naruto hand signs and wore a Naruto headband. She was Pog. Bro, she sounds Pog. What the hell? Did you get her number? That's the one that got away right there. Going to the gym and a weeb. You watched 10 minutes of waifu stream and bought bootleg Soko merch. Not the bootleg stuff. Not when the real merch is coming out very soon. Otaku ones are the best ones in bed. I don't know about all that, Chief. Maybe it's just because my sample size is too small, but I guess I could fairly say I've never been with anyone that was like a legit weeb. It's always like the has seen a couple episodes of a seasonal anime kind of weeb, you know. So I'll concede this point. But I don't know about all that. I feel like practice kind of makes perfect. Most otakus are not practicing. That's all I'm saying. Practicing their hand signs, maybe. That's about it. Later, Alfies. Thanks, Reagan. Appreciate you. Bro, literally, what the fuck? There goes the S rank. How'd that even happen? How'd that even happen, bro? The girl was a huge weeb, but she used to ask me to watch hentai with her all the time. Would not recommend. Hentai is weird. You're just not. You're not ready, bro. You haven't leveled up enough. It's all good. You're not at that level yet. Homie hasn't arrived. He's not woken up yet. Still in the Matrix. Bro, like literally what? He's not that guy, unfortunately. Bro, what's that fucking meme? It should have been me. I'm not happy for you. That should have been me. The fucking Yu-Gi-Oh meme. It should have been me. Nah, Tony. Bro, this orb route is dog doo-doo. It should have been me, not him. Those are like the funniest posts on Twitter, dude. Where it's like something romantic and sweet, and then all the replies are like, why him? God, when is it my turn? That shit is so funny, actually. This is like hundreds of replies. I'm so happy for you, and it's like a dude with a gun to his head. Not on the marriage post, bro. Not the marriage posts. I saw one where it was some like cute couples thing, and the dude just like walks into his garage. He's like, all right, boys, shut the garages, turn all the cars on, and let them run until they run out of gas. It's like, Jesus Christ. Bro, it's okay. Oh, Vortex is so bad. Bam, 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 bam. Please build DT. Thank you. Excuse me. Yo, sicko mode. That's some good RNG right there, Chief. That's the good shit. Yup. The good shit. Yup. That's some good shit right there. Yep. That's it. That's some good shit. This is a gold in my PB though, so like this mission is impossible to run against. Do you think DMC games are more fun on higher difficulties? Fuck no. The higher difficulties in DMC games are usually just dog shit and not worth playing. The only exception is DMC 1. DMC 1's DMD is actually really fun, but like any of the other DMC games, it's just pointless. It's not fun at all. Especially DMC 3, like that game's DMD is just so unfun actually. I really don't see a point. Not being able to launch GT enemies is such an unfun mechanic when you're not insanely good at the game. Like you have to be like, I'm one of the best players in the world probably, and I have zero idea how GT stun mechanics work. So you like really have to know your shit in order for that to be fun. And enemies just have way too much health, especially when they DT. It's not even that you take too much damage, because I don't really think you do, but it's just the enemies just have way too much health. Like there's no reason that it should take me 35 seconds to kill one sloth because he DT'd, you know? Like, it's just ridiculous. And that's with me doing like jump cancels. Like doing insane DPS. It's just literally just bad for your hands. That's all it is, right? Like, your fucking hands just fall off, actually. I have no idea, Turtle Box. There is a thing, though, connected to the website that you're on currently called Google, which will allow you to look up any information you want. And that'll tell you for sure. That's not true though. Jester does get tired on DMD, but you have to shoot insanely fast. That's how you get Jester to be tired. If Jester's not getting tired, it's because you're not shooting fast enough. And the lesson there is, you know, press button faster equals higher difficulty. Is it the same? I'm curious. I don't know actually. Turtle Box. I don't think so though, right? I have no idea who did the stuff for 1, but I know that I'm pretty sure it's a different person for 3. Possible without Gunslinger? Yeah. You just have to mash insanely hard. Nice shot, Dante. Really nailed it. Yeah, it's just dumb. It's just stupid. I love DMC3. It's my favorite game, but just play that shit on normal, bro. Very hard actually fucks as a difficulty, though. I think very hard's probably the best difficulty. I should play it more often. Cause it's got all the DMD enemy arrangements and stuff, but there's no DT on enemies, and you get the harder bosses and stuff, but not like they don't have 12 bajillion HP. Bro, he can stun me out of it as I'm throwing it. Button mashing is just a dog shit mechanic, like straight up. In every single game that it exists in, it just shouldn't. It's never better than just having actual gameplay mechanics. Yeah, lots of people literally can't do it because they have disabilities. And then like, even if that's not the case, you will give yourself a disability by trying to do it. For music team for every game. Gotcha. That's cool. Have a goal time yet? Yeah, 38:30. Not healthy for your controller. It's also not healthy for your hands, bro. Some things are fragile. You only get 2 of them. Hello? Man's literally iframing my fucking... What is this shit, dude? What is that? What is that? I missed the 1 cycle here in my PB. After all that routing I did with any percent, there was like way more time save in this run because the routing is more solid. Oh my God. Hey, Baku. Wait, indeed. No item should be a category. I would be inclined to agree, but the problem is just people don't run enough of the other categories that already exist, and there's already a ton of other categories. So there are too many categories in this game to have like 1 or 2 runs. I should not have DT ran there. I could not get away with it. That works. Like, you already got all collectibles, low percent, 100%. and DMD variants of all of those, but no one runs any of them really. Like compared to any percent, it's not even close. Although I do think that no items is a better category than low percent at the very least. Well, see, that's the thing. Like cake is a category on category extensions, but it still only has like 5 runs. Because the main leaderboard only has like 40 runs, and most of them are bad. And people don't understand. People don't understand that, like, not many people speedrun. Like, they get this skewed perspective because they see people like that full-time speedrun, and they do it a lot. But if you really look at the leaderboard for most games, there are like 3 or 4 times that are good. In most games. It depends on the game, obviously. But, and that is only for one category, and all the other categories that aren't the main category have 0 times that are actually good. Unless it's like a really big speed game. Or someone whose like full-time job it is to speedrun has like grinded it out, you know? Like there are a lot of really good times on the RE4 OG leaderboard. But it's RE4 OG, you know, it's an insanely popular speed game. But even then, there's not that many. Like, not as many as you think. There's probably only like 20 really good times on the board. What's up, Ish? I have Shotgun Gang. That's what it's like now. That's what it's like right now with Lunacid. There are like 15 people running the game, and IMO only like 4 of us have good times. Everyone else is replicating what the top runners do to the best of their ability. That's usually how it is, yeah. Usually only a couple people that are like really, really good at it, and then everyone else is just copying them and stuff. Which is normal, but when we were talking about stuff like adding more categories and whatnot, most people, unless they're insanely comfortable with the base category, are not going to learn another category. And the amount of people that are insanely comfortable with the base category is the amount of people that have good times. And those people that have good times have to want to continue playing the same game, but are willing to try another category that isn't the main category. And that category is inherently going to have less competition, which makes it less engaging. You know? Well, hopefully here I'll do some actual 90% runs with items, and I can toss up a decent run with it so people can learn from it. Just need to save like another minute on this category. Shouldn't be too hard. Hate this boss for the no damage run. It's not too bad. It's pretty mellow. Just gotta take it slow. How did I lose so much time there, bro? Oh, because of the miss menu. That's why. Because I accidentally looked at the fucking item in my inventory. I'm gonna do 11 out of 11 until I'm done with all of them. I mean, I'll probably take breaks in between, but the goal is to finish it, you know? Bro, literally, fuck off. That was so cringe. I thought that was really good. I thought I hit that first one with an Inferno. Or the last one I meant. Good death animation though. Hey, Bubbles. Thank you. You know why people say to make a separate save for mission 22? Probably because Mundus is ass and you'll want to probably go back and redo your buys in case you didn't have enough items and stuff. If I had to guess. And when you're playing any game ever, you should always increment your saves. Always. There's no reason not to. You have multiple save slots. I always increment my saves. Just in case I get stuck or lost or want to go back and redo something. Dude, my orb route is atrocious. I've gotten so many A ranks. Not that it really matters, I guess. But that might not be fast enough to one cycle. It was poggers. That's gold. Oh, that's so bad. Boom. Boom, boom. Yep, so Nightmare has a special property that most people don't know about, and that's that the cores have different phases, and what phase the core is in changes how much damage the boss does and how much damage the boss takes. And the cores actually transcend across boss fights. So if you break the core from blue to green on the first fight, then when you start the second fight, the core will start green. And if you break it from green to red in the second fight, then the third fight, it will start red. So the boss is really hard, probably because you broke both cores to red. And so now you have to fight the hardest version of the boss on mission 20. You can do that with like 4 runes, actually-ish. That's just like the strat for any percent now. It's the same speed as the holy water, but it doesn't use the holy water. How do people figure that out? I mean, if you study the boss, it's kind of obvious. The cores break and the attacks change depending on what core is out. And the damage reduction is insane on red cores. So it becomes pretty evident. Oh no, dude. Wow, what a shot from him. Well, that's crazy. I just barely didn't have enough DT. Well, it runs over. Cringe. Is that why he's harder for you than Virgil 3? No, you probably just suck at the boss, but I mean, that's a big part of it. Yeah, this run is so fucked. Are you able to completely shatter the cores before the third fight? So you can only break the cores once per fight. So they both start at blue on the first fight. You can only break them both once. And then in the second fight, you can break them both to red. They both start red on the third fight. I got too greedy with the nobodies. So I didn't have enough DT to finish Cosmo Climb. And I got unlucky here. That was good, man. Good game. Oh, that's right. I don't have enough DT because my money route was so bad. That's why that happened. Oh well. Warm up run. This run sucked anyways. Thank you, Jose. Appreciate it. How you doing? This run's mid game was pretty dog shits, so I'm not too peeved. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom. Yeah, jam. This game does have some fucking bangers, though. Looks like we have a wiener. You think A rank? Did I even take damage? I saved time. I golded. Fog. No, it's definitely an S, yeah. When it doesn't matter and I don't get any money from it. Fog. What's up, Sith Lord Jar Jar?